Hello there. Welcome back to another The Big Rob Theory review. I'm just going to be completely and utterly honest here. This will not be a very long review at all, and I'm going to do my best to be as open-minded about this review as I can. Folks, I am not going to lie to you. I tried throughout this movie. I really did. I tried, and I'm sorry, but this was not good. I apologize to all the actors and actresses who put their heart and soul into this, and even the writer and director, Daniel Foreman. I apologize, if this is not the response that you wanted on this film, but wow. Okay, so where to begin? To be real, the actual plot concept, for the most part, I dig. A young man being abused when he was obviously very young, kills his mother, and goes a little psychotic and has this psychotic rampage of abducting people. It's pretty, it's okay. But my thing is, why did he need to be naked? Like, at all? I get the crazy aspect, but maybe could have done without that. And a lot of these actors and actresses, I can tell this was like maybe their first thing that they've been in, or maybe one of the first things that they've been in. But wow, the acting was horrible. Just horrible. The sound bites were horrible. It didn't match up with what the people were saying, and I get it, things happen and things get overlooked, it's understandable, but damn, this was just bad. Like, all around just bad. I would love to see a lot of these other people in something else, maybe with a little bit better direction and a little bit better dialogue too, because there's certain things that were said that just didn't really make sense. And then there was like a weird love element between two characters that just didn't make sense at all. I don't know. I feel like this could have been a lot better than what it was. And for what it wasn't good. Sorry. I'm really not trying to be a dick about this at all. It's just, if you've seen my previous reviews, I praise movies very well, but I'll also say if there's really some things in there that I just did not agree with, or if I just did not like. And this, I just did not like at all. And I like some of the people that were in it. I feel like if with better dialogue and better direction, that they could have done a really phenomenal job, to be honest with you. Yeah, like a lot of the main characters, I feel like could have been way better done. But this was just, Jesus, man. I just don't, okay, I get it, abducting people and then putting them in a, like plastic bag and then duct taping it and whatever. But the editing was also a little bit off at times too. Like, you kind of kill a girl and then supposedly wrap her up, and then you can obviously see it's a doll, like I get it. They may not have had the budget to do what other movies do, but I mean, if it were me, if I was one of the actors, I'd have been like, hey, honestly, to make this look more realistic, you can actually wrap me up, just poke some holes in the thing so I can actually breathe, and we're good. If I'm in the water, just, let me know when we're getting to the water, and just like use a soundbite or something. I don't know. I wasn't part of this project. I don't do what they do. I mean, I'd love to, but I don't do what they do. So I do have to give credit to them going out there and doing this. That is one thing I will say. I do have to give them credit for going for it and doing this. Hats off to you. It was released, and here we are. I got to see it a few days early, but I just needed a couple days to process what I actually watched, because I didn't want to give a half-ass review or just sit here and be like, what? Overall, as I said, I am not a big fan of this. I'm sorry, Daniel Foreman. Again, a decent concept. I like the concept. I really do. Believe it or not, I really do like the concept. It's just the way it was executed just kind of didn't really make that much sense. And I would have done some things differently, but I am not the director. I am not involved in this project by any means, and I'm not trying to come off like I want to do anything to make this better or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to come off that way. I'm just saying this is my personal thoughts. This movie is not great, and it could have been better than what it was. But again, this is probably the first thing that a lot of these people have been in. I don't know if this is the first thing that he's written and directed either, but I give a good grade for effort, It's just, this wasn't very well done. I would like to see something else from Daniel Foreman, just to kind of see a different thing, to see like how he grows from this. Everybody deserves a couple chances, especially when their first project that they put their heart and soul in kind of flops. And I don't know if it's gonna flop. I don't know if it is flopping. I know that the people that have seen it do not like it. I was disinterested from the first act, to be honest, and I still tried to trudge through and see if I could connect with anybody. You can't connect with anybody. The cinematography isn't that great, but it's also not that terrible. Connecting to the characters, for me personally, was near to impossible. It's just hard to connect with characters that you don't really have a basis with, and the dialogue isn't there. You need some good dialogue in order to grip people. You have to grip people with various things, and the elements just weren't in it in this movie. I don't know what else to really say about it aside from the fact that I hope that future installments from this writer/director and from some of these actors and actresses hopefully will be good, but this wasn't. I recommend people to see it if you just want to check it out to see exactly what I'm talking about and what other reviewers are talking about. But overall, if you don't really want to waste your time, then don't watch it. Sorry to say it like that, but just being honest. It wasn't necessarily a waste of my time, but it wasn't what I expected, and I really hope that in the future, whatever projects that Daniel Foreman does and whatever projects that these other people are part of, as I said earlier, I really hope is better than this. So, I look forward to the progress from these people. Please leave a like and a comment down below. If you saw the movie, tell me what you thought about it. I didn't really talk much about what happens in the movie because there's not really a need to. Just watch it if you really want to see what happens. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't. I appreciate you guys checking this out. Until the next one.